top of the finger.
Hi, it's Adina Ruskin with Sharing Stories and Stuff. Today, I want to talk about a miracle that happened in Chimayo in New Mexico. Have you ever been somewhere where you feel like you've been there before, but you know that in this lifetime, you've never been there? It's happened to me a few times in the world, in different places, and it's always been pretty cool and powerful. But Chimayo, New Mexico, and Santa Fe and all of New Mexico, somewhere I had never been. And it had this sort of a magical quality to it. I always wanted to visit the Southwest of the United States. So for our honeymoon, Carl and I decided to go to New Mexico. And I thought when I got there that it would resonate and that I'd recognize it. But we arrived and I didn't feel anything. I didn't know on that level of knowing that I'd been there before. But Carl, on the other hand, felt something. He was recognizing things and feeling the vibration like he'd been there before. So it was a pretty cool trip. And we went from Santa Fe to Taos, and we'd heard that there was this beautiful little church called Chimayo that we should check out. Now, I did not know that it was a holy site, like Lourdes, and that people come from all over the world to visit this church. So we went, and it was incredible. When you arrive, there's a silence and a quiet that's grounding, and the energy is so peaceful and powerful. Carl was making sort of like a whole movie of our whole trip. And he had put a fresh battery into the video camera, and we went into the sanctuary. And as soon as you walk in, it's like a wave of quiet and energy that hits you. So we sat down, there were other people, and everyone was quiet. Carl tries to video, and he's making all these noises and fidgeting, and I'm getting upset and embarrassed. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. And he's like, the video camera won't work. So I just said, well, maybe the church doesn't want to be filmed. And so he stopped. And after a few moments, we went into the next room, which is the place that there is a spot full of dirt. That is the dirt that the original miracle from Chimayo occurred there. And this is considered sacred dirt. And we took a bit and we put it into a pouch like this. And the energy coming from that dirt was intense. Years later, I would try to wear this, and I can't because it's so powerful. So we leave the church, and Carl is checking why his video camera is not working, what broke. And he takes out the battery, puts in a new battery, and it works fine. And so he realizes that the instant that he turned on the video camera, the church drained the battery. That's how powerful the energy in Chimayo is. You know, years ago in science class, when I was a little girl, I learned that matter cannot be destroyed. It can only change form, from gas to water to solid. And that knowledge opened my mind and changed everything for me. And I realized that everything is energy. And that day in Chimayo, we had a little miracle where the church demonstrated the power of its energy. So no matter what your faith, whatever you believe, you should visit Chimayo someday. It's gorgeous, whether it heals you on a spiritual level or just because it's beautiful and you enjoy it. It's a great adventure. Let me know about places you've been where you feel you've been there before. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like, leave a comment. Ciao.